Let's see.
Back.
Hey there. And we're back. Y'all communicate with us this time. Let us know if you all can hear and see everything. I'm so sorry about before. I didn't even catch it.
No,
Someone
that's cool.
said.
I mean, I'm sure it was your fault, so it couldn't have been my phone because, you know.
Oh, yeah. It was our phone. Smooth. Real smooth.
It's definitely fine. I have like satellite Wi-Fi, so I mean, it's very trash. Very trash.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. So it looks like we're getting the thumbs up from most folks. So I think we're okay to get this started. We're going
I
to
think
start
we're
over.
good.
Okay.
Let's
We're
do
good.
this.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's start over. So how are you feeling? How's your day going?
It's going well. It's going really well. Everybody's COVID free. Family's COVID free. I'm COVID free. So I mean, every day, every new day that I'm healthy, I feel great.
That's good. That's a good answer. Then same here. Family's COVID free. I'm thankful for that always. You know, every day that we're alive is a blessing. So
For sure.
amen. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. I'm glad that we can all hear and see. So let's do it while we have your ear.
Yo, shout out
So,
to everybody commenting too. We see y'all commenting. We ain't you know, skipping over y'all. Got the UK in here. Everybody, right where you
hey,
checking in from while she's asking the question.
absolutely. All right. So, Jeff, you star in All-Blk's Double Cross as Eric Cross, opposite of your co-star Ashley Williams. She plays your sister. Now, from the beginning of the series, your attention is immediately grabbed. It's like, what? Like, as soon as the series gets started. Now, could you tell us a little bit more about the series and the role that you play?
Okay, so first of all, thank you for that introduction. Shout out to the cast, the crew, every single person that's involved in it. The writer, Crystal, shout out to Howard, and then the whole cast and crew. Is too many y'all to name, and you already know this. Shout out to Ashley as well. So I play Eric Cross. Eric is one of the leads, and he runs the Heights. The Heights is a fictional place, like it's like the ghetto or the hood that Eric and Erica are from. That's where they were born, but that's also where their kid sister got kidnapped, and it's kind of why Eric does what he does. Erica decided to go the good route, like, you know, medical school, this and that, but Eric decided to go the bad route. So he's like this vigilante who is stopping the sex trafficking ring. He's like he's fighting evil, but he's still killing people at the same time, so it's not legal. But I mean, he's taking the bad guys off the street, but he's still a bad guy himself.
Right. Excellent. Now, this is your first major role as an actor.
Yes, ma'am.
How would you say this transition has been from people recognizing you on social media to now seeing you on TV? Like, what has that been like for you?
It's a cool transition, actually. It's funny because people stop me for, like, you know, fitness motivation or, you know, fitness expos and this and that, and like you said, this is the one of the bigger speaking things I've had. I've been in music videos and stuff like that, but nothing ever where I'm speaking and there's a script and there's lighting and there, you know, you got to be on set and like it's not a game, you know. So that transition was different. I'm back. I went on low power mode.
Right.
That transition is cool, but like I remember I was in the grocery store and I'm just, you know, regular grocery store type shit. Excuse my language. And I'm just like, the girl's like, Eric, and I'm just like, what? You know, like calling me my character's name, and I'm like, wait a second. You know, I'm not used to that at all, but it's a cool transition, and I bring a lot of my fitness discipline over to acting when it comes to, like, you know, being on set. I'm usually fasted on set. I usually work out before I get to set, so I'm like really relaxed when I get there, and I'm just focused and ready to go. It's kind of like I look at it kind of like a big workout at the same time. So that transition, I think it was smooth.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm glad that it was smooth, you know, that it wasn't difficult for you, but that is pretty cool being recognized in like places like grocery
But
stores.
wait a second. You said not difficult. Acting is very difficult.
Well, no, the transition.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
the job, the
Yeah,
transition.
I'm about to say because the job is way different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fact that you were able to transition, that's pretty cool. Transition pretty easily. So now, Double Cross is one of All-Blk's most streamed series. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Team.
Yeah, shout outs. Now, it's not your typical action drama series. It really tackles, you know, the real issues such as alcoholism, mental health, sex trafficking,
Mm-hmm.
in which the twins face every episode. Was bringing awareness to these issues a factor for you in choosing this role?
Um, at the beginning, no, because I didn't know that this is what it entailed. Because initially, when I was contacted, manager sent me this, small excerpt, and it's like, execute this, send a self tape, and I had just bombed an audition. And when I say bombed, I mean like the worst. And they gave me like a week to prepare for it, a different role, different, not double cross. So when I was preparing for this other role that I bombed, I like had the script memorized, and I went in there like so ready, and I messed up so bad. So with double cross, I kind of just took the pressure off, and I was just like, my wife ended up reading the one part, and then I was reading it, then we just self-taped it. We were in Vegas, like we did it like in between, like going to casinos, like just, man, let's do this. So I think that like that is where it was like authentic, because I was just like, oh, this dude is saying some pretty cool stuff, and it was written like some stuff that I would say. But then when you get into it, and it's like, whoa, like, police brutality, sex trafficking, I'm like, I like this a lot, and I want to keep doing this. But it also affects you, like when there's like kids on the set, and we all get to like turn this off, when we go home, or like, like I said, there's cut, boom, and it's done. But like this is really going on, and you really start to think about that. Like it put it into perspective with season 2 when we had like children actors on set, and I was like, man, this is messed up. Like I'm glad we're bringing light to this. And like I think in between us shooting, somebody, like it was like a breaking news story. It was like numerous girls got found in Atlanta, or like some type of sex trafficking ring got stopped, and people were like tagging us in it. And I'm like, whoa, like this is real. It's real out here. So those issues definitely were a factor once I found out that that's what the show entailed.
Wow, that's heavy, but it's amazing that you get to be a part of something that does bring, serious awareness to what is going on.
Seriously.
Yeah. So, what has been your favorite memory as far as filming in Double Cross?
I would say just all the behind the scenes. Like, as focused as I am, I'll still like, there'll be jokes, or like, people like say their lines funny, or like that moment where something funny's coming, and it's not a comedy by any means. So like some of the most serious scenes, like there'll always be a joke, or there'll be an inside joke with like maybe lighting, or like the makeup people will be a little inside joke or something like that. So I would say behind the scenes, the more of the family atmosphere, because they're really long hours. Everybody's waking up at 6. People are there before 6, already set up. So meaning you had to probably wake up at 4, depending on where you drove from in California, or some people don't even live in California. So like, would you rather be on vacation? Yeah, of course. But it's like everyone's there for that common goal, and no one didn't seem like they didn't want to be there. So all the behind the scenes, like that family atmosphere, I think that was my favorite part of everything.
That's awesome. So, would you say you and your cast members are pretty close, even behind the scenes then?
Yeah, everybody's just real cool. Just real deep combos. Everybody's real cool, respectful. It was just a vibe. It was a big vibe.
A good vibe. Love to hear it. So, what inspired you to actually transition into the acting industry?
It's something I always wanted to do, honestly. I always wanted to act. I grew up on like Blade, and like, these testosterone flicks. My dad would take me to these testosterone flicks. I would see these big muscular dudes, and I would be like, wow, like, like you get to live through them, and they get to be sort of your heroes in that respect as a child, and people that you like kind of aim to be like, their characters rather, because some of them are weird in real life, but like their characters, let's put it like that.
Yeah.
But it's something I always wanted to do. I didn't realize how difficult it was, how much of an art it is, and like how you just have this script, you just have this script, this piece of paper, and you have to bring these words to life. And put meaning behind them, and like in between the lines, it's like a classic, like corny quote, like a cliche quote, in between the lines where the magic is, but it's so true. Yeah, so something I always wanted to do, and now that it's here, I want more.
Oh yeah, which brings me to my next question. Actually, are there any series that you could actually see yourself being a part of?
Yeah, anything, honestly. Like
what's your favorite series out right now?
My favorite series out right now,
Netflix.
Double Cross.
Double Cross. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
See, like my wife, I blame her for liking horror films. I don't like horror. I usually didn't like horror films, but like our first date, like way back when, we went to see a horror film, and now I can't get enough of horror films. So like, I like pride myself on not jumping when some crazy stuff happens. So I see myself in like a horror film,
Okay.
like a pretty serial killer role, like just something different, something
Wow.
like I want a role that's different, that you're like, man, I wouldn't expect him to do that, you know?
Right. I could see that. Wow. I could see that for you. That would be very interesting. That'd be very exciting.
Yes,
So
ma'am. You're gonna be
let's
posting me on that Black Cinema Now page again and again and again. Get used to it.
man, you know what? Let's switch it up a little bit and let's talk about your fitness companies. Become Nutrition, Logan Performance, No Beast Mode. Could you tell us about each and how they represent the Jeff Logan brand?
I can't. I could talk about those all day. That's all I'll do. So this is Become, wearing a Become shirt right now, actually. So Become Nutrition is my supplement brand. Become Nutrition has, you know, anything from your multivitamin to black seed oil. Pretty much it was an extension of my lifestyle. Every type of healthy, like basically supplements mend nutritional gaps. So like things that we don't get from food, that's where a supplement's going to come in and just make it kind of easy and convenient for you. But again, these were things that helped me out because I was at my heaviest, I was 307 pounds, and I transitioned and lost weight. So these were compounds that I was like piecing together, you know, when I was, you know, formulating it, so to speak. And now I got to take these formulas that worked for me and formulate them into actual products. Again, bringing the most potent and also the most affordable ingredients to people. And now I got thousands of people hit me up. Hey man, I lost weight. Hey, I did this. Hey, my skin's looking better. I'm just like, I live off of results as far as Become Nutrition goes. No Beast Mode is a clothing company and a lifestyle brand. This is a brand, I live all these. This is NBM on my hand tattooed. No Beast Mode. And pretty much the saying is just no beast mode, be a beast. And it's just like celebrating beast mode, just telling you to be in beast mode 24/7. Logan Performance is my gym. It's actually the gym I used to sleep in. I used to sleep in this gym in LA when I leased it in 2017. But now it's like a huge, gigantic building and like workout program. So these three brands are just extensions of me. Again, I was on set, like got my pills on set, and people like, man, people like in between asking me stuff about like protein and stuff. I'm bringing like samples on set and stuff. So it's cool. It's really cool to bring brands with you, you know,
Right.
be attached to you.
Exactly. Especially when it's something that you're already authentically passionate about.
Right.
That's awesome.
Man, I should have brought my ring light. You got that ring light over there.
You know, we come prepared. What you doing?
Ring light.
What you thought it was?
You're lucky I got my natural glow.
Well, you always bring a natural glow. Can't compete with that. The ring light can't compete with that.
Right. The ring
All right.
Everybody.
That's dope, Astro. I was just trying to acknowledge some of the comments. I see you guys. Could you tell us about your own personal fitness journey?
Yes. It has been a struggle. It still is a struggle because food is still good.
Yeah.
Like,
oh,
discipline.
man.
That's when your discipline comes in. People ask me what motivates me, and I'm like, man, motivation it only lasts for about 30 minutes. Like after you see a movie or after you see something, you see a picture, you get motivated for that little 30 minutes, a little 20 minutes. But the discipline comes in, and that's what carries you. So, me really turning up the discipline area for like diet and like me personally, I don't eat meat. I haven't had meat in about 6 years. Chicken, red meat. I eat fish. I'm a pescatarian, and I eat egg whites also. This is just a diet that I created. That, you know, it was my journey from 307 pounds to, you know, what I am now, maybe like 190 pounds. But I thought, like, when I was first trying to lose weight, I was like, man, I'm about to just, you know, lose weight, and this is it. Like, you know, you get to your goal weight, and you're just chilling. Like, you're just gonna, you know, no, you gotta maintain it. They don't tell you that. So, yeah, there's a huge gym on the property that I utilize every day, twice a day, sometimes 3 times in a day. It's just become, what's a good word for like beyond the lifestyle? Because people say, well, fitness is a lifestyle. It's true, but like, it saved my life. This is how I live. Like, this is my life. It's not just a lifestyle. It's like, this is my life for real. I enjoyed waking up at like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning to just do my workout before I got on set, so I wouldn't like slack off in that area, because I'm just not willing to go back to how it's not even how I looked. I'm not willing to go back to how I felt and how unhealthy that I was. And right now, you know, as you know, health is number one right now. Your immune system, like everything is like, it reigns supreme. So my health is very important.
Absolutely. Wow. Well, that's very encouraging, honestly. All of us need to be inspired. We need to start taking our health more seriously.
I know, but I mean, they got the gyms closed and like, it's something about a home workout. Like
Yeah, you can
anybody in
even, I was gonna
conversation,
say, you can work out at home, you know, and it's
whoever's doing that, hats off to you, because that's difficult. Because when your couch is right there and you're like
oh yeah.
popcorn.
Oh, I think we might have lost the sound again. Is it back?
Oh no, I got a call.
Oh, okay. All right.
I got a call.
Yeah, you're
I have
absolutely
to do this
right.
on another phone.
Yeah, you're blowing up tonight.
Yeah, if weird people hit you when you're on live, like, yo, like, man, stop hitting me. Let me do my live.
Right. Come on now. Now, we must talk about Cardi B's press video.
Oh gosh.
Yes. Come on now. How was that experience and how did that opportunity present itself?
Um, that was a great opportunity. Shout out Cardi B and that whole team. I would say the biggest thing about that production I liked is it was so professional. Like everybody was just like, like it was just like, I mean, it was just like Double Cross. Like I know it was a music video, which is shorter, but music videos now are turning into like short films. So I mean, the set was huge, the crew was huge, lighting, everything was, it was just gigantic production, and everybody was cool. Cardi was great, she was cool, and actually one of the models was a friend's girlfriend at the time. So I mean, everybody was, it was kind of like not family, but just everybody was just chill. It was just real chill, professional environment, and that came from, I was like on this kick of just doing a bunch of music videos. I was like the male um, video vixen, so to speak, for all these women's music video. And the girl hit me again that booked me for a previous one. She's like, "Hey, you wanna shoot a you know, video tonight?" And I'm like, "Who is it?" She's like, "Oh, we can't tell you." I'm like, "Well, I can't tell you if I could come," you know. So she locked in a rate, and I just was like, "All right, cool," and handled it. You know, it's real, like, because LA is like everyone knows everybody.
Right.
LA is really small when you think about it. And yet the opportunity came, and I mean, it was cool. It was really cool.
That is absolutely
It
cool.
didn't take long to film at all. It was really short. And some scenes, it was a scene where I got like, I guess I got killed on camera or whatever, and there was like fake blood. That scene got cut out, but it was cool.
That is awesome. Now, a picture of you and your son went viral, and he is clearly your mini me. Like it's you literally spit him out, copy paste.
Right.
Does he want to follow in your footsteps and follow your endeavors, the acting, the modeling, any of it?
You know what he's trying to do? Shout out to my son. We actually have the same name too. It's Jeffrey. He's the third. I'm junior. My dad's number one. Jeffrey, he's a football player right now. So like my NFL dream didn't happen. So he was just like, I'm gonna be a better football player than you, this and that. And I'm just like, do your thing, man. I'm glad you're competitive, you know. But he keep like, speaking of viral, that picture went viral, and then I get the famous text, Dad, what you think about if I get an Instagram page? Nope.
Oh,
Nope. You ain't ready, because you ain't ready.
so it's a
I
no
don't
to
even
the
know if he's
IG.
ready. I'm not ready. So that's what matters.
Hey, that's real. That's real.
Right. But yeah,
Absolutely, I understand.
he does not necessarily like modeling and stuff, because like
Mhm.
modeling is cool. I think I don't know, I can't say that, because I've done fitness modeling, I've done fashion modeling, and when you're there just like in the vibe and the clothes are fitting right and everything's cool and like the whole shoot is like kind of catered to you, it's fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's very fun. Even being on set and being creative and like taking different choices, and like I said, everyone being there to collectively get towards this goal is just amazing, because I spend so many times in other work environments where people aren't necessarily focused on the goal, and it's like one person is, but like the others love professionalism. um, but he wants to play football, like acting and stuff. He did a little, like we do little skits and stuff when we do like a Become Nutrition commercial. He was in one of those, but yeah, he definitely wants, whatever he does, he wants to be better than me, and I got to set the bar high.
Wow, I love that. I love that you're
Right.
his inspiration though. That's awesome. Um, what are 2 things you'd like people to know about Jeff Logan?
To know about me?
Know about you.
That's a broad question. What do I know about? I got my sister here. What do I know
Any
about?
fun fact. Any fun fact you can think of. Your family, your friends, what you love, your favorite food, something quirky.
Yeah, I'm very spiritual.
Okay.
And my awareness is heightened, if that makes any sense.
Your
And
weirdness is
normally,
heightened.
when I get in my Instagram lives and stuff, we often get so spiritual. Like I'll end up saying something real slick, and it just turns into this like spiritual realm thing of like heightened awareness, and like, you know, people start asking about meditation and like, you know, like I said, law of attraction and just, you know, stuff like that. Not religion, but just spirituality and like being aware of self, and you know, just being closer to your creator and like closer to your higher self, and like always kind of like becoming that versus chasing it.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. See, that's very cool that you shared that with us. I personally had no idea you were spiritual. So that's really cool.
Because you'll see like a thug on the you know, all the ads, and you'll see playing this thug and this and that, and it's like, that's cool. It's great that I can step into that. But that's not who I am, you know,
Right.
like as a person. I don't do anything illegal, unfortunately. I'm not that excited.
I'm sure your wife would not agree with that.
Oh man.
Now, tonight is the season finale of Double Cross.
Mm-hmm.
So where can we catch up on the series? For those of you who have been asking, I've been seeing those comments come in. People are like, where can we stream it? Where can we stream it? So where do folks go to?
There's a couple places. You can go Amazon Prime Video. I like Amazon Prime Video the best to stream it. Number 2, I would say All-Blk, like go straight to the source, because All-Blk's gonna have, you know, which was formerly UMC. They have different like movies on there, like some classics, some new stuff. They have a bunch of shows on there as well. Excuse me, but I like going to Prime Video because I like seeing it with every other like you know, larger name production, and I think that's cool. You can go on I think WeTV as well, but normally if someone has a TV, they can just go to search, and if they type Double Cross, it'll tell you, it'll give you options. But yeah, so All-Blk and then Prime Video for sure.
There we go. I hope that helped you guys out. I hope that answered some of your questions, and be sure to tune in tonight.
And are you seeing the comments? Because my comments are frozen.
Yeah, I am seeing the comments. They're loving it. They said I have both Prime Video and All-Blk.
Perfect.
Season 3, movie box.
Oh, they want season 3 already. See?
Yeah. Looks like.
Nah, turn it.
Are we? Okay, there we go. I thought we lost you for a second.
Because it's interfering with the connection. Sorry, we technical difficulties.
All right. Well, we're almost done with you anyway, so we won't hold you any longer. But I promise you, we have one more question. Oh, I think we might have lost you again. Are we there? Can you hear us for our last question?
All right, you're slowly coming back.
All right, I'm going to keep talking until. Okay, we're back. All right. So we just have one more question for you. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. All right. Yes, so, you know, giving each other our flowers while we're still here with each other, while we can honor each other in person and, you know, show our gratitude for one another is so important. If you could think of anyone who you would like to give their flowers to, who would that person be to you and why?
I would say Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay. Wow.
I'm giving Arnold Schwarzenegger a bunch of roses.
What makes you choose Arnold?
Because he had enough balls to do things that wasn't at the time possible. Like, for an example, like he saw, like I drive an original like Army style Hummer H1, and somehow over the years they've been able to retain their value and things like that, but they weren't ever available to civilians until this big shot Hollywood actor was like, oh, what truck is that? And he was like, that's for military. He's like, well, I want to drive one. He's like, you can't. He said, take me to GM. So he took him to General Motors, and he said, hey, let's make a deal to make these available. And I'm like, who even thinks about that? You know what I mean? Like to one, that was just one example of like, he didn't take no for an answer. Two, like, you know, coming to a foreign country, you know, being an actor, people laughing at him, people laughing at his accent, him just making it happen. Also, people like not really accepting bodybuilding at the time, and like, you know, he was in bodybuilding when there was no money in it. So now, like, I make like a big impact to people on from fitness, and I think people like him paved the way for people like me. So if there was no him, then I would like someone else would have had to be him. So
Right.
I definitely would give my respect, my honor to him for paving the way to for me not being nervous about things, or like kind of lean back to like, what would Arnold do in this situation, or like not to get down on myself or have any doubts.
Wow, well, that's beautiful. That is awesome. Thank you for sharing that with us. Arnold, well, respect to Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can never pronounce his name correctly, but I think I got pretty close. Respect, much respect to him. And I can see you being encouraged by someone like him, with you being so encouraged and so passionate about fitness.
Oh, I'm gonna meet him. I'm gonna meet him. Wait for that picture.
I believe it. I believe that for you. Hey, one more time, can you please tell us where we can follow you all over social media and where we can support your current passion projects?
Do you mind just Xing out of that? It's like interfering a little bit. You could follow me on Jeff Logs, JeffLoagz. Everything is Jeff Logs. Twitter's Jeff Logs, Snapchat's Jeff Logs, Instagram, and then my business profiles are also in my top profile. So Logan Performance, Become Nutrition, all that stuff is right there. But like Jeff Logs, it's only one spelling. There'll be some fake pages out there.
Yeah.
It's only one page.
There's only one Jeff Logan. Well, thank you so much, Jeff. You have been so fun. This has been so great. Hopefully we get to do this again sometime.
For sure. And next time I'll bring my ring light.
Okay. You do that. You do that. And next time I'm going to bring my glowy skin.
For sure.
All right, you guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure that you're following Black Cinema now. You can also follow your girl over at H Wood Gyms. And until next time, everyone, take care. Bye, Jeff.
See ya. Thank you.